I broke Rule 3 before I even knew what Rule 3 was. By then it was too late, and the thing at my door knew I was home. The super handed me the keys to 4B and a folded scrap of paper. "Building quirks," he said, smiling like it was a joke he was tired of telling. "We give this to everyone new. It's tradition." The paper had 3 rules in blue ballpoint. Rule 1, never answer the door after midnight. Rule 2, if someone knocks, count the knocks. 2 knocks means a neighbor, 3 knocks means something else. Rule 3, if you hear 3 knocks, do not look through the peephole. I stuck it to the fridge with a moose magnet and forgot about it. The place was cheap, the heat worked, and the elevator only broke down twice a week. I could also handle weird neighbors. For 6 nights it was quiet. I learned the building sounds. The pipes banging at 3 a.m., the couple in 5C fighting about rent every Tuesday, the guy below me practicing the same bass riff for hours. Nothing set off alarms. Night 7, Thursday, 12:03 a.m. I was on the couch eating cereal from the box, some late-night show flickering on the TV. The knock was so precise it didn't sound human. Knock, knock, knock. 3, each one exactly a second apart. Rule 2 flashed in my head. 3 knocks means something else. I set the cereal down. The whole apartment went still like it was holding its breath with me. A minute passed, then I heard them. Footsteps, soft and dragging, like someone was pulling their feet across the carpet. They didn't go to the elevator. They went to the stairwell. The stairwell door usually slammed shut. This time it closed without a sound. I didn't sleep. I told myself it was a drunk tenant. Buildings are full of people who lose track of time. Friday, 12:03 a.m. Knock, knock, knock. I was in bed, phone in my hand, 911 already on the screen. I didn't call. Calling felt too close to answering, and Rule 1 was clear. The footsteps left again. Using the stairs, not the elevator, always the stairs. Saturday I tried to find the super. The office was locked, so I shoved a note under the door. Someone knocking at 12:03 a.m., 3 times. Check the cameras. Then I went to Canadian Tire. I bought a rubber door wedge, a battery motion light, and a cheap tripod for my phone. Saturday, 11:50 p.m. I had everything set up. Phone on the tripod aimed at the door, recording. Wedge jammed under the door so tight the frame creaked. I sat on the floor with my back to the wall, motion light beside me, and a baseball bat across my knees. 11:59, 12 o'clock, 12:01, 12:02. Then the hallway went dead quiet. Even the elevator stopped humming. 12:03. Knock, knock. I counted, 2, my shoulders dropped. Rule 2 said 2 knocks means a neighbor. I almost stood up to check. Then it came, knock. A third one, late, like it wanted me to relax first. The motion light never turned on. No shadow moved under the door, but the temperature dropped fast. I could see my breath in the air now. That's when I remembered Rule 3, do not look through the peephole. So of course I looked. There was nothing but an empty hallway with a gray carpet and a burnt-out light by the stairs. I stepped back, mind racing, and then I remembered my phone. My hands shook so bad it took 3 tries to stop the recording. Then I hit play. On video you see my door, 12:03:01, the first knock, 12:03:02, the second knock. Then the me on the video stands up and he walks to the door, but the me in the room was still sitting on the floor. I hadn't moved yet. On the recording, the third knock hits just as video me puts his eye to the peephole. Something was on the other side. It had my height and my posture, but its face was wrong. There were no eyes, no mouth, just pale skin pulled tight over the bones, making it look smooth like a mannequin that was never finished. It tilted its head, like it was listening to me breathe. Then the video cut to black at 12:03:14. That's when I dropped the phone for real and the tripod fell over. I didn't spend another night there. I packed a bag and got a hotel on White Ave. I asked for a room far from the stairs. The guy at the desk didn't ask why. Sunday morning, I brought 2 friends and we cleared out 4B in daylight. The super was in his office finally. "You're breaking the lease," he said, but he didn't look surprised. "Who lived here before me?" I asked. "It's been vacant for 3 years," he said, "since the last guy moved out." He hesitated, then said, "He left a note, added something to the rules." He opened his desk drawer. Inside was a stack of paper scraps, different handwriting, different years. All of them had the same 3 rules at the top, and all of them had new ones added at the bottom. He handed me the one on top. Scribbled at the bottom, it read, "Rule 4, you looked, now it knows you're home, tonight it won't knock." I've moved into a basement suite now, with no peephole. The door opens into my kitchen, so I can see the whole place as soon as I walk in. I thought that it would help, and it did for about 2 weeks. Then last night at 12:03 a.m., a sound in my room woke me up. It wasn't knocking, it was breathing. Slow and wet, like air moving through waterlogged tubes. And the footsteps that followed weren't in the hall, they were at the foot of my bed. There, climbing over the bed frame, coming towards me like a giant deformed spider, was the figure with no eyes and no mouth that looked too much like myself.